You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, let's talk about Jerry Jones, the Dallas Cowboys owner. Again, I should actually say, because I made a video earlier today where Jerry Jones actually responded to the hit piece from the Washington Post, trying to frame this man as a segregationist and a racist back in 1957 when he was 14 years old. And it's slowly starting to make its way around the mainstream media now, as more outlets are starting to cover it. Now, that brings us to one Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is a vocal Cowboys hater. He despises the Dallas Cowboys, and we finally actually found out a few years back as to why he actually hates the Dallas Cowboys, all because of a girl. Yeah, a girl. He hates the Dallas Cowboys because of a girl. However, he actually respects Jerry Jones. Now, Stephen A. Smith is always race baiting over there on ESPN's First Take. But in this case, guys, he came out and he slammed the Washington Post for their hit piece on Gerald Wayne Jones. Check out this post on Twitter. He says, "I'm fond of Jerry Jones and he doesn't deserve what happened to him." So this is a segment out from our First Take, and we're going to go ahead and react to what he said about the Washington Post's hit piece. Let's go ahead and roll it, guys.
I'm pretty pissed off. And let me say this. I'm pissed off, but not for reasons that people would think. I'm very, very fond of Jerry Jones, and I'm not hiding that from anybody. Is his record perfect? No. But I'm pissed off because he doesn't deserve what just happened. He doesn't deserve it. One report, our report, said he was 14 years old. Yeah. Another report said he was 15 years old. At minimum.
Okay, he was actually 14. He was a week shy of his 15th birthday. But anyway.
At 65 years ago. You're going to bring up a picture of Jerry Jones standing at this protest. No question what was happening is not something that anybody as a black person should be appreciative about. We had 6 students at that particular North Little Rock High School that was trying to desegregate the school.
No one should be okay with it.
Nobody should be okay with that.
Regardless of
race. We understand that. We get all of that. We also understand what we as black people and as black folks, black men have to deal with. And by the way, to some degree, we still deal with a lot of things, and we all know it. Mm-hmm. Racism is alive and well. Bigotry and prejudice is alive and well. We get all of that. But you're going to bring up a photo of him when he was 14, 15 years old, 65 or 66 years ago. This is where cancer culture gets into the mix, and you're making an attempt to eradicate him, what he stands for, and all he has done. And by the way, I don't have a problem with the photo. I don't have a problem. If he was 30, 35, 40 years old, that's different. Right. 14, 15 years old. 14, 15 years old. Right. But we're going to lean on somebody when he was 14, born and raised in the South, and we're going to pick it up 66 years later to say, you know something? Yeah. You ain't hire a black coach. I think that's pretty low. I really, really do. I think that part is pretty low. If he were an adult, that would be different. But a 14, 15-year-old kid raised in the South who literally is just standing there looking, and we use that to bring up in the year 2022. Oh, this is where you were. You got to explain this. You ready to explain what you did when you were 14?
Stephen A. Smith brings up some good points about this. Good points. Jerry Jones was 14 years old when that actually happened. And he was a kid. Jerry Jones was doing nothing more than standing in the back. That's it. But the Washington Post had to stoop this low to where even Stephen A. Smith has to come out and slam the Washington Post for this. This is pretty despicable, guys. It is. Now, Jason Whitlock actually made a pretty good post on Twitter about the whole Jerry Jones thing as well. Let me actually see if I can actually find it here, because his post was pretty eye-opening here, folks, about Jerry Jones and the hypocrisy out there. Let me see here. This is probably, yeah, here it is right here. This is what he posted. Join the Crips at 12. Drop bodies until age 19. Become a rap star at 20. And all is forgiven. Toast of America. A 14-year-old onlooker in 1957. Must be canceled. No way Jerry evolved. Only Beijing Biden, Jay-Z, Snoop, and Democrats evolve. He is right on the money with this post right here, because Beijing Biden, and I know you Democrats don't want to hear this, he was pro-segregation. He was on record. He said he didn't want the schools to be mixed up because he didn't want his kids to grow up in a racial jungle. That is the words of Beijing Biden. He said that. But the media does not hold him accountable. The Washington Post does not hold him accountable. But Jerry Jones must be canceled at 14 years old. This is just despicable, guys, that the Post actually put this out. But I did want to bring that to light, guys, that Stephen A. Smith came out and slammed the Washington Post, and some very, very good words there about from Jason Whitlock, because remember, Jay-Z used to sell poison to his people that probably got some people killed. But the left, they have nothing to say about that. Nothing. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.